Can wait for some people to get in here. What up, what up, what up? Alrighty. Alrighty, guys. What's up, Levite? Apparel, how are you doing today, man? I'm gonna be printing some DTF transfers today, guys. These are actually gonna be used for my video that's dropping either tomorrow or Saturday, depends how quickly I can get it edited. What's up, Robert? How you doing, man? Hello, Leo. Is that you, Leo? Guys, if you don't mind hitting that like button, that way we can start spreading the video real quick. You did, Levy? What do you think about it, man? Or have you set it up yet? Yeah, man, those Ricoma embroidery machines are really good, bro. My experience was extremely good with it. I guess I haven't made an update on it, but unfortunately for me, we had a lot of stuff going here at the house, and to the point where we had to remodel a bedroom, and unfortunately a lot of my content for the Ricoma machine was put on hold, and unfortunately that kind of led to my partnership kind of ending with them. But yeah, that's where we're at now, and now we're into the DTF. But yeah, Levy, I love it too, bro. DTF is definitely awesome. Alright, guys, so anyways, I'm just gonna be working here. If you guys have any questions on what I'm doing while I'm kind of doing it, just ask. I'm gonna be printing 2 prints today, and they're both gonna be for the video that's dropping this week. It's the video is gonna be CMYK versus RGB, if it makes a difference with DTF. So whether you make a RGB transfer versus an RGB, I guess the color profile on Photoshop, if they print differently, that's what the video is going to be about this week. So if y'all are interested on that, make sure to tune in this week. Yeah, the Epson 1400, that's a pretty affordable printer. I mean, it's good. How many ink channels does that have? I don't think I've messed with one of those yet, but I do know. You talking about your Harry Potter toy, Leo? Yeah, I mean, so then that'll Livy, that one will probably be the speed of like the L1800, I think. Obviously, the more white channels you have, like I've mentioned in the past, the quicker the printer is. Have you converted it yet? Guys, and if y'all don't mind hitting that like button, just kind of hopefully get this recommended to other people that want to watch. Bro, we need to probably collab on a video. That'd be pretty dope to see that 1400 in action. I've only gotten the 3880 and the R1800 working, but I am working probably like on a 7000 series Epson, a bigger one, a 7800 or something of that nature, just something a little bit more big, so I can start doing commercial printing. I'm gonna share the link real quick, guys, just so that some other people can either come in or. just share that into the Discord. Guys, if y'all haven't joined the Discord yet, man, um, I guess I'll go on the live stream right now and drop a link. We talk, well, it just started 2 weeks ago, and DTF in it, yeah, Lizzie, I know, right? But if you guys want a direct line to me to ask questions about DTF or to see if you can find a pre-owned converted printer, the Discord's starting to pop off, guys. So we got a couple of members in there, and we also have a reseller in there for used converted printers. And yeah, it's been pretty cool. So if you guys want to join, I'll drop a link here in a bit. So yeah, guys, please hit that like button. Anyways, let me go ahead and start a print because I don't want this to be a repeat of last time that I didn't get to print anything because I was just talking. So keep asking questions, guys. It's funny that you mentioned that, Livy, because we were actually discussing that in the Discord. I am gonna purchase probably just a pre-owned either Eco Tank or a WF series, and then I'm gonna convert that into DTF. You're correct. You don't need a rib software for that because it is just a CMYK color profile, so you don't have to do the double pass with the white. So we're gonna see how that works out. In my opinion, though, I do still prefer to just do sublimation, unless you're just gonna, be running DTF prints on white or light garments. I don't know how you were gonna run the white backing on it. So, woo. All right. Pasting the Discord in the chat, guys. If y'all want to join that, greatly appreciate it. Y'all get to see all my new videos that drop there if y'all don't get notified by YouTube. And y'all have a direct line to me and 2 other people in there that are admins that are super experienced with DTF printing. One is also a person that converts pre-owned printers, and they're very at least in my opinion, they're very inexpensive. And he's the one who I purchased my 3880 through. So, yep. Guys, please hit that like button. Don't forget, let's start printing some stuff, though. So the artwork I'm going to be printing today, CMYK versus RGB for the video this week, is going to be this. I'm going to show y'all guys. I designed this last night. Sorry, my MacBook's like super dirty. That's that. It's just the logo for my wife's school. She's a kindergarten teacher this year, first year teaching, so she's super excited. But yeah, let's go ahead and start printing that. I'm going to save it as a PNG, and then I'm going to go ahead and open it in my Windows computer, my laptop over here, and start printing it. So let's try it out. Oh man. So I'm actually not going to be pressing it onto a shirt today. Today is just the transfers that I'm making. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, please don't hesitate to drop those in the comments. Save my RGB file, and I'm gonna save my, and then I'm gonna save my CMYK one. So let's save a copy here. Usually I have music playing, guys. Yeah, I think I should bring that back. I haven't done a live stream in a while. And for AccuRip, when I do export my files, guys, I save them as PNG because I don't think this AccuRip version 9.0.3 can read PDF, the pure white on the PDF, so I gotta save them as RGB. For those of you that just joined, I'm printing 2 different transfers for my video this week. It's gonna be, doesn't matter whether you use a CMYK color profile versus an RGB and DTF. We're gonna see if any come closer than one another on the computer screen. So that's gonna be this week's video. So make sure you guys tune in. Save that. The other one is a CMYK. Can I not? Maybe I can't. Uh-oh. Guys, please don't forget to hit that like button. And I keep asking. I know I get annoying asking that. I definitely will. If you want to drop that link in the chat section, bro, or also just DM me the link to my Instagram. That way I can check it out after this live. Would definitely love to check that out. Where is... going crazy here. Maybe I'm learning something new. Maybe you can't save CMYK files as PNGs. I might be crazy here. I might be going crazy. Yeah, that is very weird, I guess. You cannot. Robert, yes, I am. So in today's stream is just gonna be about me just kind of printing them, showing you guys just how they look on the transfers. But yes, I am going to press those onto actual shirts so you guys can see what it looks like side by side. The thing I'm seeing though, and it's sad to say I'm a graphic designer by trade. I mean, this is what I do for a living. I did not know that you cannot save CMYKs as PNGs. Um, but I can't save it as a JPEG. So let's see what my workaround is gonna be here. Sorry guys, I did not see this kind of stumping me. Okay. So I might not be able to. Okay. So I just learned something new. Because you can't save. Let me retract. So what I'm trying to do, guys, is save PNG from both color profiles, so RGB, CMYK, or modes, color modes. But CMYK does not do PNG. I believe that with CMYK you have to do a transparent PDF, if I'm correct. Unfortunately, though, the software I'm using doesn't read white, so we'll try it right now. Let's see what it does, and we'll try it. I mean, it doesn't hurt to try, right? Okay. Okay, we're gonna try it as a transparent PDF. So hopefully it'll. Either way, even if it prints it out as a square, it's not gonna matter. We'll be able to see the different colors in both of them. So I'm just curious to see how it'll do it. You can Livy, but the problem if you go through that, I believe it'll change the color mode to RGB in order for it to save it as a PNG. Again, with other RIP softwares, you're able to open transparent PDFs, but with AcroRip 9.0.3, if I'm correct, it does not read the white color profile as true white, or like it won't. We'll try it. Let's see what happens. I've never tried it, so we don't know. So I got both my files here. I'll go ahead and send these off to print or email them to myself. Any questions you guys might have about the DTF process? Any videos you guys would like me to drop on the subject? Alrighty. Send these documents to myself. Send. Okay. So I guess in the past when I've done CMYK like on sublimation, you know, CMYK does not print white. So even if the file is a JPEG CMYK or PDF CMYK, the white is automatically knocked out. So it's typically not an issue in sublimation. With DTF though, you need the white. You want the white because that's the whole purpose of this, right? So it's definitely a little bit of a hoop that I'm jumping through right now to try to figure this out. So. Luckily, you guys get to be here live for this. So if you have any questions while I'm doing it, man, drop them. Drop them, drop them. We're going to run with the PNG first, just because this is a shirt that's going to be for my wife anyway, so I'm going to print one of these either way. So I'm going to go ahead and set up my film. Got a 13 by 19 sheet right here. And we're going to put it in this guy. In there. I'm gonna go ahead and load it up over here on AcroRip. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to get this opened over here. If you got any questions, drop them guys. We're printing some transfers, DTF. You guys think I should bring back the music? Let me know. This guys because it's gonna be a really big print, or it's gonna be pretty big, so it might take a little bit, which gives us plenty of time to chat. Okay, cool. mirror. Right. I haven't ran any test prints today, so hopefully it comes out good. That's the one thing. Hey, what's up, brother? What's up, Graphic Warehouse? How you been, man? I see you on it, bro, on Instagram, man. Hopefully it prints correctly because it's the first print of the day. And guys, for those of you that know DTF or have used DTF, it can be very temperamental on the first few prints, on the first print of the day or whatever. I've cleaned the print head. I've done a ink surge or ink push, whatever the hell you call it. I always forget. And this is gonna be. I done a nozzle check. It looked good. It checked out. So we're about to run the first print of the day. So we'll see how that goes. It's a really pretty big print. So usually the bigger the print, the little longer it takes for the RIP software to send it to the printer. It has to do it twice. It has to send a white layer, like I've mentioned before, and then it has to send a color layer. So it seems like it's sending the file 2 times to the printer. It's really not. It is doing that, I guess, but it's because it has to be in 2 layers. Your color is laid down first, then your white. If you guys want to learn more about the process, I have plenty of videos on my channel at this point now of how to DTF or direct to film. Graphic Warehouse, bro, have you started doing DTF yet, man? And guys, don't forget, please hit that like button up there. Helps with sharing the video. Really appreciate it. Yeah, this was a really big file. I don't know why I made it so big, so we'll see how it does. Any questions, guys? Again, I dropped the link for the Discord. For those of you that don't know what Discord is, it's just pretty much kind of like a chat room with different threads in there that I've set up. We got for sale threads, we got sublimation threads, direct to film printing threads. We got all kind of chats going in there. Obviously, not all of them have been commenced, but they are in there for everybody to start up a conversation, to ask questions. And specifically for DTF, guys, I mean, for me, this has been game changing. If you guys hate weeding vinyl to get multiple colors onto a shirt, or you guys hate not being able to order 1 or 2 or maybe even a handful of transfers from Supercolor or from FM Expressions or some of these other transfer sites, this is a game changer. I mean, it prints really nice. Does it take a little bit of time to master, or is there a learning curve for this method of printing? Yes, there is, but there is one for every single method. So to me, it's been a godsend. It's been amazing. I love it so far, and I don't have a lot of complaints about it, except that it can be a little slow sometimes, especially with these big prints the first time you sent them to print. So also, guys, when I get the first 50 people into the Discord, we're gonna do a pretty nice giveaway. I think we are at like 11 people in there right now, so go join that. Again, I put the link in the description for you guys to go join, so that we can get some conversation started in there. And it's a direct link to me. Anybody that's in there, even if y'all go ask in the chat, anytime they message me, I respond fairly quickly, just because Discord is much better at notifying me for stuff. Unfortunately, my Instagram, YouTube, everything, I have multiple accounts through even my regular job, so a lot of stuff gets lost. Alright, guys, so it's getting started over here. Y'all are about to hear it start printing. Again, it's the first print of the night, so I don't know how it's gonna come out. It might come out good, might come out bad. So, Waldo, was I supposed to send you jerky, brother? Shoot me your your address again, man. I forget, bro. I got you. I swear, I'll put in the order tomorrow and get you one. Hey, what's up, Moises? I have right now the one that you see running back there is my Epson 3880. Um, I actually purchased this printer from a guy that's in my Discord. I know I keep pushing the Discord on you guys, but I genuinely feel that if you guys join in there, y'all will get a lot of helpful information. But he's actually in there, man. His name is Dre. In the Discord, his name is Barbara Dre, and he actually has one for sale right now, guys. He's only asking $1,500 for the printer. It's already converted, and it's the exact same one. It comes with those exact same cartridges, the handgun style ones, which are freaking lifesavers, guys. Those things do never run out of ink. I mean, I filled them up once in like the whole time I've had them. So yeah, Waldo's in the Discord. The first, as soon as we get 50 people in there, I'm gonna give away a giant pack of jerky, guys. I work for a jerky company, and I'm gonna give whoever wins in the Discord a giant pack of jerky. And also, guys, if y'all want some transfers, like some samples, shoot me a message in the Discord as well. My name in there is Sloth Boss. Waldo, it just said that it deleted one of your messages. I don't know why, brother. Oh, thank you so much, Moises, for that, man. You're awesome. You're awesome, bro. Thank you for the $5 donation. You're amazing. Waldo, bro, shoot me a DM on the Discord because it is easier for me to keep track of them. Shoot me your address. Go to the website, bro. I don't know if you went on wickedcuts.com and if you found the flavors you want. Just shoot me a message. Oh, guys, I'm seeing y'all join the Discord. I'm super excited. Also, I'm probably, if y'all are ever in there, just check periodically because sometimes, like on my drive from home, I'll hop in there and I'll just talk to you guys randomly. I appreciate that, Moises, man, dude. It means a lot, brother. Alright, guys, so I'm going to actually take y'all over here. I want you to see what's going on because I know it's one thing to say what the printer's doing, but... Alrighty. Printing the color first, and then it's running a white ink over it. I do think one of my white ink channels might be clogged, and I need to clean it. Again, I think. But we'll see once this print is done. This is my printer, guys. Again, it's an Epson 3880. In my opinion, unless you're going full commercial or like if you want rolls, which I think this one can handle 17-inch rolls. I love this printer, guys. It's aside from my R1800, which has a dead print head right now. I'm waiting for the new one to come in. This one's pretty quick. It's a pretty quick printer. It's not the slowest. It's not the fastest. Now my R1800, that thing is fast. Yeah, guys, I love it. Like, check out these huge cartridges. Like, I know they don't look that big, but like, look at my hand compared to them. And I'm a big guy. Again, has the 4 CMYKs, and then you have 4 white channels, and then the last one just has some cleaning. Awesome, Robert. Yeah, I saw a couple of people join the Discord, guys. If y'all haven't, I left the link in the chat. I can put it in there again if y'all want. But guys, it is a direct access to me. Like, I'm talking about, if you guys join the Discord, I'm so quick to respond in there because I get those notifications like that. And yeah, I just want to be part of the community. I want to grow that community. I'm gonna get some sponsors to join in there, give away some free stuff. Like I said, I am I have affiliate connections with DTF Superstore and with Kingdom DTF, which both are awesome guys, Joss and Andy, the owners of those stores. I personally use their products, and honestly, they're the best in the game. Any video that you guys see that I drop, I always link their stuff in the description because I truly believe that they're some of the best. And also they back their product. I mean, if anything ever goes wrong, they refund you, send you new stuff out, or whatever the case is. So, but guys, please hit that like button, man. It definitely pushes the video for more people to view. But I don't know if it's a he or a she. I haven't named it. The printer. I usually name everything in this house. Me and my wife literally name every single thing. So since it's the first print, guys, I'm gonna show y'all. Y'all can see, sorry, that right here, the white ink layer is not as thick. That usually happens on the first print. I'm gonna definitely run this one more time, but this one will still be good for a shirt for my wife. That's the one thing about DTF, guys, that a lot of people say it doesn't give a lot of like leeway, like for mess ups or for you screwing up, but I have prints that I've screwed up so bad that are still holding on. They're literally still holding on onto the garment. All you see is just a little bit of cracking, like on the design. I'll see if I can wear one for the video tomorrow. I have a Bath and Body Hurts one that I got sent, and that one, it took me forever to press it. I left it alone for like 2 months, and it got humidity all underneath it, like bubbles and stuff. And I pressed it like that, and it's still kicking it. I mean, I wear it at least once a week for the past 6 months. It's been awesome. All right, guys, this is a pretty big print, like I said. I believe it's like, I would say like 10 by 12 or something like that. It's almost a full sheet. And I know you guys are thinking, there's no way this is faster than HTV, or no way it's faster than some of these other methods. But guys, honestly, you can, while one is printing, the first one is definitely the slowest, but while one is printing, you can do other stuff. You can start curing the transfers, pressing. It's like a little system that you get going with DTF, and I love it. I love it, love it, love it. If y'all got any questions, please drop them. Yeah, guys, like I said, Dre actually has one of these in the Discord right now. If y'all go to the for sale tab in the Discord that I linked in the chat, he has one right now, and I mean, it looks in better shape than mine, honestly. And it's actually cheaper than what I believe I bought mine for, so it's a really good deal if y'all want to purchase a pre-owned printer from a legit seller. Unfortunately, the 3880s, I don't believe you can purchase them new anymore. I think the only ones you can get new right now are like the L1800s. I think they even discontinued like you might still find some new, but like the P800, P600, P400, I think they all got discontinued. So, from my understanding, I think I spoke to Josh, the owner of Kingdom DTF, and that's what he informed me with. So, show you guys, it's almost done. And you guys can definitely see, like, it's way more see-through on this edge than it is. You'll see. I'll show y'all once it comes out. Finishing doing this thing-a-lang. Don't move it, guys, when it first comes out like this. Immediately, you gotta let it dry a little bit. Okay, but I guess to my point. So y'all see that black comes through a little bit more on this edge than it does on over here. This is much more covered by the white than this side. Typically, I wouldn't sell this to a customer. I wouldn't give this to a customer. But because this is for my wife, personal shirt, I'm gonna go ahead and use it. Y'all can see it's dropping a little bit. So this guy right here, my exit tray is probably a little bit too low. That usually happens when your tray is too low, like the exit tray, that guy. So, all right, so we're gonna let that kind of sit for a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and start running the next one. I'm gonna try to run the CMYK transfer. Let me go ahead and put this guy back on the stand. And guys, if y'all have any questions, please drop them in the comments. Hit that like button. Y'all want to donate to y'all boy, I I mean, that's always welcome to, but not in, no pressure. All right. Just welcoming the new people that joined the Discord right now. Like I said, guys, hit that like button if you don't mind. I'm gonna go ahead and start setting up the next print. Okay, I'm gonna move this print over to the key press just because I don't want it in the way. And you guys see me loading one by one. You can definitely put a bunch at a time. Just sometimes it falls forward. I need to put like a little clip that holds them at the top. It gets annoying, so I just load one at a time. Now, if you're running a couple, it's fine if they slump over. I get annoyed by stuff like that, so that's why I put one at a time. So, all right. Yeah, I love to see you guys the Discord growing. That's super blurry right now, guys. I don't see why. Can you guys drop a comment if I look super duper blurry? Shouldn't. Yeah, maybe it's because the phone is dying. I know that's a silly reason, but you never know. Let me put this guy to charge. Holy heck, that looks super blurry, guys. I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, let's go ahead and run the next one. Understanding what's going on, why it looks so blurry. Shouldn't look blurry. My phone looks super crisp. Technology, guys, I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't like how this is doing that because I figured it would have been a transparent PDF, but it's not even that. see if this is gonna let me do it. Sorry guys, I'm testing things as I go here. Just need to make sure this is working because this is actually what my next video was going to be about, RGB versus CMYK with DTF, but I'm seeing that I can't save CMYK as PNG, so it's throwing a little bit of a wrench. I can. Come on. Literally brand new MacBook, 2021 M1 chip, still struggling. I'm telling you. Annoying. Okay. I think I was able to figure out how to save it as a PNG from CMYK. On Photoshop, you go to save as, or save for web, and then in there you can select PNG 24. Hopefully that'll work. Oh man, thank you so much. That means a lot, brother. Kate, that you don't understand, man. That's amazing. Me being able to help you guys is honestly the best feeling in the world. I love sharing knowledge and I love getting on here, even though I look crazy blurry right now to you guys probably because I don't know why my internet connection's being dumb. We're gonna try this one more time. Guys, if I can hit that like button, man, actually good viewers to like ratio. Alright. So I think I was able to figure it out. No. It converts it to RGB. This is infuriating. Okay, maybe I can't do it. Maybe this week's video is not gonna happen. Okay. No. Okay, let's see if this will do it. No, it converts so again, okay, I guess conclusion here, right? Anytime you try to export a PNG, it's gonna convert it to RBG. If I'm missing something here, guys, please drop it in the comments. I cannot get it to export as CMYK on as PNG. Graph Idea, hey, from Texas. Silos, I'm using an Epson 3880. Actually, this has dried. I'm gonna actually powder this transfer that I printed, so you guys can kind of see what that came out like. So I'm gonna pull out the handy dandy powdering station. I actually need to order some more powder. Here's my powder, nice and sealed. And I'm actually gonna cut off the excess on this guy. Just because, why not? Now, I knew from the get-go this transfer was not going to be perfect because it's the first one of the night. I'm going to run a couple of more here before I guess I go to bed tonight. But that's why it's maybe, if it looks off, it's going to be because of that. But I'll run another one just so you guys can see. But we're going to move the transfer over here. Grab the powder. Just powder one edge, and then I'm just gonna kind of drop it to the side and cover the full image. A lot of people have like a Parmesan cheese shaker or something from Amazon. I'll probably get one and review one of those, see if that's easier. For those of you wondering, I use medium powder from DTF Superstore, or at least that's what I'm using right now. I just gotta tap. I kind of just tap it from all sides. Definitely want to be a little careful doing this because you don't want to ruin the print. And then I'll flip it over and I'll flick it. It's a little bit too saturated for my taste, this print, so, but you guys might like it. So here it is. I think the blues are a little bit too dark, a little bit too purple. In person it looks definitely way better than it does on camera. On the white, I'm also getting some streaks right here, so I'm gonna run another print head cleaning. I know you can't probably see that, but it's very hard to see on that, but there it is, guys. First print of the night. I'm gonna go ahead and run another. I'm gonna run a print head cleaning real quick, but you wanna ask some questions while that's kind of doing its thing. And I think I'm still gonna go ahead and cure this because I can still use this print 100% for my wife. Again, this is for in-house. It's not being sold, so yep. And it looks backwards to you guys because I'm using my front camera on my phone, so it's not actually backwards. Thank you. I actually, the logo is theirs. I vectorized their logo and I designed the rest of it, so yeah. We're gonna run a print head cleaning and I'm gonna go ahead and do the whole process all over again. What I'm gonna do, I guess, guys, for the RGB versus CMYK, I'm just gonna do JPEGs. I'm gonna do just little squares, and I'm gonna do the color wheel. I'll go ahead and print those here in a bit too, after I print the second version of this. Today's live stream might go a little bit long, just because I'm in here working, and if you guys have any more questions y'all wanna ask, so. usually use my counter over here for powdering, so that's why. Thank you, Graph Idea, though. I really appreciate you. Appreciate the compliment on the picture. So we're going to run another print head cleaning. So one thing I definitely recommend, guys, when y'all if y'all do jump into DTF, the rip software that you guys get, I know it's gonna be very enticing for you guys to go get AccuRip 9.0.3 because it is the cheapest one to find, and most of the time it's cheap because it's pirated software, even though you're paying for it. I kind of got bamboozled into buying a pirated software, unfortunately. But I do not want to spend the money right now to purchase like CADlink or the new version of AccuRip. I will. I 100% will. I tried using the trial version for CADlink, but it wouldn't work. But I hear very good things about both of those softwares. What I'm trying to say is, with those softwares and where you purchase your ink, whether it's from DTF Superstore or from Kingdom DTF, they actually have ICC profiles. So it makes the prints come out way better than what they're coming out right now because I don't have an ICC profile installed. So I definitely got to mess with the colors a little bit more in Photoshop on my end to get them to be lighter. So take that as you wish. So right now it's running a print head cleaning. Silos, yes. Well, I didn't convert this specific one. I converted an Epson R1800. Right now it's not in here because I blew the print head on it, unfortunately. So I'm waiting for a new one to come in. They're very expensive, so I had to find one that wasn't too expensive. This guy I actually purchased from a guy that's in my Discord. I have a link in the chat for that Discord. He actually has one right now for sale for $1,500. Graph Idea, yeah, the L1800, it's a workhorse. Really good printer if you get maybe like 20 shirts a week or so, something like that. The only reason I don't have one, or I decided not to go with the L1800 is not because it's a bad printer per se, it's just very slow. Even with AccuRip, I believe 10 with the speed boost, I think it's a little bit quicker, but I definitely wanted something a little bit faster. My R1800 is crazy fast for DTF with the white ink. I can't believe how quickly that one prints things out. This one's like in between. It's not the slowest, it's not the fastest. Remember, guys, the more white ink channels that you have, the quicker your printer is going to be for the most, in most cases. I don't understand why I literally look like a potato on my live stream right now. It's very annoying. I'm sorry, guys, that the quality is crap right now. I don't understand why. I have crazy fast Wi-Fi, internet, 100 megs. I mean, I don't know. I don't get it. All right, that print head cleaning is done. I'm gonna run that print one more time, guys, but I'm gonna lighten the image. I definitely like how the blues came out. They came out almost purple. I did not like how those blues came out on this. Again, the picture's nice. So for you guys that just kind of joined, I just printed this guy. High resolution PNG on my DTF printer. Again, if you guys have some questions, please drop them in the comments. I don't know why the stream looks super blurry. I might switch over to my laptop. I'd hate to lose all you guys though in here. Maybe it's my MacBook. Guys, do I look super blurry to you guys on the live stream? If y'all can drop a comment below and just let me know, that'd be awesome. Silos, but yes, that printer only does DTF. I know I didn't get to answer that question for you. I kind of went around. Dom, hey man, welcome to the chat, brother. Um, guys, I'm gonna drop the Discord link again. For anybody that wants to join. So the biggest thing with DTG versus DTF. So I guess let me clear this up. So some DTG printers can actually do both. If you buy an actual like DTG printer, not one that's converted, it'll do both. Actually, I think both, even converted ones, will do DTF as well. The thing with DTG, man, is you gotta pre-treat the shirts, and it gets a little bit more. You gotta flash dry it or whatever. You gotta run it through the dryer or whatever you call that thing. I think DTG is a little bit more. It takes longer to get a print out of it, I guess. It does seem like they're faster because it's printing directly onto the garment. But you keep in mind, while you're printing a transfer, you can, unless it's the first one, it takes a long time. But once you get that first one done and cured, this printer will keep printing those transfers while you're working on curing and pressing. So technically, it does become a little quicker if you're using the DTF process, in my opinion. Having had both, I've had a DTG and I never really liked. I ended up giving back my DTG or selling it because I just couldn't keep up with the maintenance on it. But yes, you can use the DTG for DTF, like Graph Idea is saying. I don't really have any cons aside from that you got to pre-treat the shirts. And for the most part, you do have to have a pre-treatment machine. I tried doing it with like those little, what is it, HVC sprayers or whatever the hell they're called. Never really had much of good luck with it. But yeah, that's to answer your question. You can do DTF with DTG though, so you get kind of like the best of both worlds if you go DTG. Awesome. Alright guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and resend that same file over to me because I lined it up in Photoshop. So I want to see how much of a difference it comes out. Hopefully this one will be much more vibrant and good to go. Guys, again, if you have any questions, please drop them below. Whether it's DTF, DTG, sublimation, HTV. I am going to continue making sublimation videos in those. It's just, this has been the new toy in the house, so I love using it. So sorry about that if y'all keep seeing only DTF videos. That's opening up real quick. No problem, Silos. Guys, that link that I dropped in the description, the chat, is for a Discord channel that I have. I have two other guys that are really well versed in DTF in there that are admins. I also have one guy in there that sells pre-owned converted printers like mine, the 3880. I don't make any money on that. I just know that he does good business, and even in the forums that we're in, everybody vouches for the guy, and I can vouch for him, and I know he's a really good dude. He actually has one of these guys for selling there right now for $1,500, and it's ready to go. So, and I think that's with shipping included. So if you guys are looking for something that's already converted, ready to go check them out. I think the only thing you gotta get is the RIP software. Yes, that's probably expensive. Well, it is expensive, but it's still worth it in my opinion. Alright, so we got this loaded. I don't know if it's any lighter. Hopefully it'll, maybe I should have went way more lighter, but we'll see. Mirror that. I'm gonna print. Alright guys, that's running. Guys, if I can please hit that like button, share the video, be amazing. If you're gonna go with one that's not converted, silos, again, I recommend this because this is what I have and what I use. The R1800 is a phenomenal printer as well. If you can find one, you can find those very inexpensive. I bought mine for $100. The problem with these older machines, man, is that the print heads are getting harder to find, and even refurbished ones are they're getting expensive. I purchased this for the intention of educating people, not necessarily to run a 100% full-blown business. I do sell t-shirts and stuff, but this is honestly more so for my educational purposes. If I was to recommend one, man, if you don't mind the speed and you're not printing a lot of prints per week, and you want something that's a workhorse that has cheap parts, the L1800 is probably the cheapest one you're gonna be able to find. That's still good. The P series I don't know if they just got discontinued, but I know they're discontinued now. The P800s, the P600, and the P400. That's why you don't see them for sale brand new anymore. I believe on DTF Superstore or Kingdom DTF, because they're not being produced anymore. But yeah, if not something like the L1800, man, I'd honestly just go. I would jump up to like one of the commercial grade ones from one of those sellers, like the Night series from DTF Kingdom, and I can't remember what the one from DTF Superstore is called. If you want to buy converted, if you're buying non-converted, you don't want to spend a lot of money, find a used R1800 or a used 3880. I believe the R2000, any of those old ones will work, honestly. I also have seen a lot of people have really good luck with the XP 15000. I'm actually looking to purchase one right now to convert myself, because that one's actually going to be very popular, because that one you can find easier than the others. So you might look into that one as well. Unfortunately, I can't give you a 100% backed by me recommendation, because I can only tell you to use pretty much what I've had experience with, and I've had a great experience with the 3880 and my R1800, aside from user error messing up the print head on that printer. And if you buy used, be ready to have headache again, because that print head might be bad or it might be clogged, and you might try to do it yourself to unclog it, and that's how you're gonna go through print heads. You're gonna delaminate something at one point or another. Just keep that in mind. So if brand new to convert, to answer your question, L1800. Cheap parts, it's a workhorse. Not very fast, but it works good. Actually, guys, I had a guy that wanted me to print some samples for him. I don't know if he ever sent me stuff. You guys are awesome though for joining me tonight, guys. I haven't done a live stream in forever, and I actually just started posting frequently again this past month, these past 2 months actually. So I really appreciate you guys kind of joining me tonight and printing these transfers, and I really hope you guys enjoy the video that's coming out this week, and see if there's a difference between CMYK or PNG. We'll see. I'm still gonna run those here in a bit after this one, so if y'all want to stick around. Alright, I'm going to take the phone over there so you guys can see what's going on for those of you that didn't get to watch earlier. So like I mentioned, it drops the color layer first, and then it does the white ink over that. This print definitely looks way better. And again, guys, for those of you that are just kind of in here that I didn't get to see this earlier, this is my Epson 3880. She a little beat up, or he a little beat up. I haven't named it yet, but it gets the job done. It's a workhorse, man. 4 white ink channels. Doesn't make it the slowest, doesn't make it the fastest. Your 4 CMYK. Again, guys, these cartridges are huge. I'm a big guy. This is my hand. They're literally like a gun. I can hold these guys like a gun. Don't ban my video, YouTube. For saying the G word. Look at it go, though, guys. I love DTF. Couldn't tell me any other platform. I love this method. Yeah, CeeLos, unfortunately, man, like I said, it's honestly what you need, brother. I mean, if you're looking for something to get into the hobby or to just add to your business, a L1800 is great for that. If you're looking for something that's going to run 24/7, 7 days a week, I definitely recommend you going with a commercial printer from Kingdom DTF or DTF Superstore. I have a couple of contacts direct from China as well. But by the time you're done paying shipping and all that stuff, you might as well just order from one of these guys that are stateside and get some support from them. So, and then, yeah, I mean, if you don't care about some DIYing it yourself, guys, definitely look for a used printer. R1800 is good. 3880 is good. I actually have a blog on my website if y'all go over there, www.lumedia.net, and I have a list of printers that you can convert. I actually keep forgetting to mention that I have that blog on my website. You can see it on this side. But it is going. And for those of you that, again, haven't seen this one, here's the print. This is pretty much the same print. The thing I did different on this one, so I think you can see it better here. Yeah, you see those lines? I ran another print head on it, so hopefully those go away. I might have to actually manually clean it. But it's a little bit too saturated, too contrasty, the image. I don't like the really dark blue. It looks almost purple. So I lightened it up a little bit, so we'll see how it comes out. Other than that, I love the print. Super sharp, super clean. So she goes, man. Lost the other for a minute. I apologize. You guys have any questions, please drop them. Alrighty, guys, we're gonna go ahead and let this guy finish. I'm gonna put the phone back on the tripod. You guys, like, in, please. Yeah, CeeLo. So actually, I have those listed on a bunch of my other videos, those website recommendations. And if you use any of my links, I get a little bit of a kickback. You don't get charged anything extra, and we all win. Actually, grab a drink real quick, guys. I'm thirsty. I'm better than the Doritos. Jarrito. Alright, guys. 12 of you in here. None of y'all are conversating. Come on, guys. Let's get a chat going. Are you looking to get into DTF? Or who in here is looking to get one? And if so, what is that you're trying to get it for? Is it for your business? Are you trying to get it just into the hobby of DTF printing? Or just another toy? Like I said, a hobby. Just another toy you guys want to have. For me, it was honestly just another toy. I honestly can't keep up with all the work that I'm getting right now, so. "100% Graph Idea." You're right. The L1800 is a great choice for beginners. It's a workhorse, like I've been saying. The only downfall that printer has, it's a little slow. But if you have CADLink, I believe 10 plus, it has the speed boost for the L1800. So it's a great printer. And again, all the printers that I know that are convertible are on my blog, on my website at www.lumedia.net. If you go to the blog section, you should be able to find that right up. Oh yeah, guys, much better. This print is looking way better. Y'all see. At least the white layer. Remember I showed y'all at the beginning how the other one was really thin in some spots on the white. That's, again, most first ones will be like that. If you don't mind me asking, CeeLos, what heat transfers are you using right now? Are you using like plastisol transfers or supercolor, or are you using like just your run of the mill, like Nina 3G opaque type of paper transfers? That's icy. That came out good. Here, let me show y'all. the difference. So in the other one, yeah, I'll show y'all. Y'all can still see it. So if y'all see on the black, the white is way more transparent on the top of this one than it is towards the bottom. On this guy, it's very even. It's very well coated. You don't see none of those print head strikes hitting it or anything like that. So I think this one's gonna be a little nicer. We're gonna go ahead and let that dry for like 2 or 3 minutes before we powder it. And then I'm gonna start printing right now the CMYK versus RGB. Yeah, CeeLo. So yeah, we all started with something similar to that, right? The 3G Jet Opaque, and I still use it in some occasions. So, um, in some occasions, I still use the Nina 3G Opaques and or like those type of transfers, but that's depending on the budget of my customer. I mean, I'm gonna be straight up with you guys. If my customer does not want to pay for quality of this, or or before this, or like want to order in bulk transfers from like FM Expressions, Plastisol ones, or from Supercolor, I would be straight up with them. If you want this shirt for a funeral, it's a one-time use, two-time use, the Nina 3G Opaque, perfectly fine. If it's for a birthday or vacation shirt, it's still perfectly fine to use for that because they're only going to use it once or twice, right? So I do think everything has its place. But no, I commend you, man, for wanting to sell a much better product. DTF is definitely better than that, and I think any printer is gonna blow out that type of transfer out of the water. You're gonna be in love. So I don't think you can go wrong with any direction that you pick. So with what in respect with the printer that you pick. Sorry, guys. Trying to get a transfer sample printed for somebody in the Discord. That's another good perk that you guys get if y'all join the Discord, is I can send you guys some samples of these transfers as long as you guys really pay for the shipping. So yeah, bro, I'm sending you actually an email right now so that hopefully it'll. I don't see it, bro. I don't see your email, but I'm sending you one right now, bro, and just send it back on there. I just said, hey. Graph idea. How do you like the laser transfers, man? Are those any good? Is that pretty much what the white toner transfers are? Is that the equivalent? I've never used laser. That's the one method of printing that I've never used. I guess I have sublimation, I have vinyl, I have DTF. I don't have a UV printer, but I am getting ready to start a series on eco solvent printers. Hey Gihan, I hope I'm saying your name correctly, but you're very welcome, man. Thank you for joining the live stream, and if you have any questions, man, drop them below. All right, guys, this transfer has dried for a little bit, so I'm gonna cut the edges off. And we're gonna go ahead and powder it. Again, I use the medium powder, medium fine, I think, medium from DTS Superstore. Can't go wrong with it. We're gonna see if this one came out a little bit better. Again, I did lighten the colors on this one a little bit more, so hopefully it's not overly contrasty. I do like this one a little better. Yeah. Very nice. Okay, this one's to my liking. This I would sell to a customer. Check it out, guys. No print head strikes, no print head lines. Super clean. Designed by your boy. Drop a comment if y'all think I should drop some design. What you need to learn. Okay, let me see this real quick, because I've asked this question in the past and everybody's like, no, there's plenty of design videos on YouTube on how to design a t-shirt. The problem is, guys, most of those videos show you an overview of what Photoshop is, period, not the tools that you need to make stuff like this. I can teach you Photoshop like everybody else, or I can teach you the specific things you need to learn to make shirts like this. There is wrong ways of learning things, and I know that by experience, because when I started learning Photoshop, I learned the wrong way. Let me just say it that way. But anyways, here's the print, guys. It looks great. Y'all want me to press this right now? I'll press it onto a shirt. Y'all want me to press that onto a shirt? Drop a comment. Come on, let's do it. Nemesis, or sorry, bro, I forget what your name is on here. Julio, I got it, brother. You want me to run yours real quick? So I'm gonna, if it's okay, Julio, unless you want one to be on a big sheet, if you can let me know which one you want. The other two, I'm gonna run one on because of shipping purposes. I'm gonna probably run them on 8.5 by 11, like on smaller sheets. If that's okay with you, just so you can see what they look like, and then that way I can ship them easier to you, so it's cheaper. Unless you want a big one, then I can figure it out. Let me know. It is Rico, Graph Idea. If you're still in here, man, tell me more about, like, again, the laser printing. And have you guys seen the UV DTF process to make stickers? That looks cool. Julio, let's run one of yours, bro. Let's see how this comes out. Oh, I don't know why I saved it on this one. Sorry, guys. Let me hop back in the chat real quick. Yeah, Julio, I'll go ahead, bro, and run that on a bigger one. I'll still probably cut it and make it fit like into a I'll do like a bigger print on the Rhino for you. I'll run that one right now so you can see how it looks. Mr. Chapman, this printer converted with everything that I have. I believe I purchased it for 1,700. Again, if you guys are interested in buying a used one from a great seller, he's in my Discord, guys, and he has one for sale right now for 1,500. Actually, it's cheaper than what I bought mine for. So I do have the link in the chat. If y'all scroll up, y'all can find it, and it'll let you into the Discord, and just go to the for sale tab, and you can see it in there. It looks just like mine. Just message him. His name's Dre, Barber Dre, in the Discord, and y'all can order it from him. As of I'm still waiting to see if somebody's gonna buy it. I think Julio is super interested, and that's why he's asking me to run these prints for him. Sorry guys, I'm running out of counter space in here. We're actually gonna go ahead and press that Wildcat shirt, um, so you guys can see what a DTF that's been just printed, cured, and fresh off the press. So, but I'm gonna run Julio's print real quick. Let's go. Julio, that's a tough question, bro, because the thing is, DTG can technically do DTF, so that's kind of where that's always gonna be floating in. Uh, I don't want to say no, but I do think so. Yes, they're gonna have to, because the industry is moving towards that direction, right? So I do feel that they're gonna have to make a like a smaller, maybe Epson printer ready to go for DTF. I just don't know how soon that's gonna be. I do think they're gonna make an official one, um, or again, companies like what they're doing now, they're just gonna keep doing it. Like the Night series from King of DTF. I'm gonna have. I reached out to him if you guys are interested in those, and he should be coming onto the channel to talk about that series of printers. They're affordable commercial printers, so I do want to get him on here. Rico, my boy, what up, guys? My boy Rico is in the chat. If y'all need to learn how to flip shoes, sneakers, sorry Rico, I'm the worst at that type of lingo, bro. But if y'all want to learn how to do that type of stuff, or learn how to make money flipping shoes and things of that nature, man, go follow him. The boy's a GOAT. So Julio, the clogging is not so much due because of the printhead, because even like actual Epson DTG printers, those still clog if you don't maintenance them properly. The problem is within the ink. The ink is what causes the clogging. It separates and it dries up, and that's kind of what happens. And that's why that's why the maintenance on these type of printers is so much higher than that of sublimation, because sublimation uses just CMYK, and those inks don't separate like the white. Oh, for sure, bro. It's about to start printing right now, man. So I'll show it to you here as soon as it's done. Guys, and if y'all want samples yourself, I don't know what the price is gonna be um, for me charging to run samples for you guys, but you guys can email me or in the Discord shoot me a message and send me the file you guys want me to print for y'all. I think I'm gonna limit it aside from Julio because he's made a special request. He doesn't mind paying for a little bit more shipping. I'm gonna limit it to 8.5 by 11 sheets. And honestly, I can probably do it like for $5. A transfer for you guys if y'all want to try it out. Since it's just one single image, I am gonna start selling transfer in bulk. But I'm waiting for that. I need the space, and right now we're remodeling the house, and until that's done, I'm not gonna be able to purchase a commercial printer to run those. You know what, Julio? I'm gonna tell you something, bro, and I don't know if it's just my printer. I am the worst when it comes to maintenance on anything on the printers because I forget. I'm human. You're supposed to shake or like rock the inks. I got in trouble for shaking them on my first video, so I had to correct that. But you gotta rock your inks once a day, they say, and you gotta like wet your capping station every single day or after use. Bro, I kid you not. Last week when I booted this thing up, it had been 2 weeks ago, sorry. It had been a month that it sat. I didn't wet the capping station. I didn't take the inks out. I did none of that. And all I had to do was some ink purges. I think I did like 3 ink purges. And I did 4 head cleanings. I know it's a lot and excessive, but it's working like a champ. I don't know if that's just the 3880. My R1800, again, I blew the head on that one because that one I let it sit for like 2 weeks, I think, and I did clog that one up, and I'm human. I blew the print head on that one, so, but this one I haven't had that issue, so yeah, I don't know if it's just the 3880, it's a strong boy, or I don't know what it is, but yeah, but you're right. Maintenance is key, and dude, it's not even that bad. I mean, wetting the capping station and cleaning the wiper blade after use literally takes like a minute or two. It's not even that terrible. All right, so your print is actually running right now, Julio. So I'll show it to you here when it's done. I'm actually heating up the heat press. Yeah, man, I was very lucky. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how many more times it's gonna be nice enough to let me slide like that. Especially with this one, that is one thing. It has I believe it has like a pump, a vacuum that sucks the ink through the line. So I think if I was to mess up this print head, I would not have a fun time replacing it. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the oven as well to start curing those transfers. Oop. No. You know what, Julio? The problem with this is that I honestly think the money, unless you go super commercial heavy, like, or unless you do like specialty runs, like 1 day turnaround or 1 hour turnaround type of stuff, the bulk DTF transfer business model altogether is going to be not very profitable unless you're running those printers 24/7. I have another guy that I'm going up here in Denton, and you guys will probably see him here pretty soon. But he has, I think, like 6 commercial 40-inch wide DTF printers that he's ordered custom from China. And he sells, and again, this is hurting myself because, I'm saying here 8.5 by 11 for $5. but he sells a square foot, 12 by 12, um, uh, for $2.50. Like literally a 12 by 12 for $2.50, and there's no real minimum. I think $35 is the minimum. So yeah, it's very competitive, man, when you get into the commercial space. So in my opinion, my humble opinion, I'm just Lewis. I think the money is more so doing custom shirts. Like if you have a small brick and mortar or like a kiosk at the mall, or like just an at-home business, online business, e-commerce. I think this is where the money is going to be at for most people, because you're going to have to invest. I mean, I think each one of those printers, if I'm correct, he told me ran him like already here through customs, delivered to his door, and he still had to set these things up because they're not pre-built. They're huge. I think in the $20,000 area, and he has like six of them, man, and they're running 24/7. Um, yeah, so take that, information however you want again, and I do think the money is in this type of stuff, man. It's kind of like screen printing at home. It doesn't really make sense because most of those type of orders are bulk. You send that off to, you find a partner that does that stuff. So if you did want to sell in bulk, man, honestly, find yourself someone like him. I am going to start promoting him more, his website. I just need him to kind of finalize some things that he wanted to finalize before I started pushing him out there. They're backed up right now, I think like 5 to 10 days still. So but I'm gonna do a tour of his facility, and that's gonna be really neat, guys. So stay tuned for that. Dude, it's not that he's balling. I mean, he's done it all: sublimation, screen printing. He's been in the business for a very long time, and he's been one of those people that evolves with the industry as it comes. You have a lot of people that are stuck in the silkscreen age, and they think there's nothing better than that. And while I do love the quality of silk screening, or screen whatever, it's slow in my opinion. I mean, I guess once you set it up and you have an automatic one, it's not slow. So let me retract that. But again, it costs a lot of money to invest into that. A lot of money to get to those points. And I think this is the money maker, man, right here. I think this is what's gonna make people a lot of money. Okay, guys. So we'll go ahead and turn on the oven over here. If you guys watch my previous video, don't stick your transfer into the oven as soon as you turn it on. You will burn the crap out of it because it flash heats at the beginning. So I guess what that means is it just throws out a crap ton of heat until it gets to its temperature, and then it'll kind of stabilize. So watch it and see when it first turns off for the first time, and then I would wait like 5 minutes to stick your first transfer in here. Ismael, join the Discord, bro, or go into Instagram and shoot me a DM like Julio did. If you are interested in me printing some of your artwork, I can definitely do that. $5 a print. If you just let me know how many you want, and I'll ship those out to you as soon as I can. So just let me know. Julio, I do. So I am gonna actually try to convert this guy. It's either this guy, or I'm gonna get the biggest printer I probably would go would be an Epson 7000 series, like a 7800, and I'm gonna try to get a roller for that, and then a mini shaker. So 100% yes. I know in Alibaba they have one for like the P600, a mini shaker, and it works really good. And I think I can use it for this one. I saw some guy use it in the forums, and I love it. Like, I love it. He bought it like dirt cheap. I think it was like the little mini shaker system cost like $800 delivered to his door in the States. So we'll see how that goes. Here you go, Julio. Anybody that hasn't seen yet, I'm going to show y'all his print that's going right now. I am going to press it, Silos. I'm just waiting for the oven to heat up so I can cure it. So there it is, bro. It's going. It's almost done. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna go ahead and cure the transfer, so I can press it so you guys can see it. All right. So this is the good one. We're gonna go ahead. Actually, this is not the good one. Liar. This is the good one. Julio, yeah, man. Like that. I really think that night series, you're not gonna go wrong with it, bro. I mean, it has two print heads. It's gonna be fast, man. I might even go for one of those instead of a mini shaker, and I might end up selling this guy. Uh, but we'll see. I mean, it looks very promising. Not to mention, with the Kingdom DTF, you can do the affirm payments. So you know. Yeah, Ismail. So you're about to see me heat press this real quick. I'm gonna cure the transfer in the oven, and then you're gonna see how it looks pressed onto a shirt. Guys, disclaimer: if y'all don't have like a ventilation system like I do, oh, I don't have one in here. I usually take this out to the porch to cure them because it with big prints like this, a lot of smoke comes out. Do not breathe that in. I'm gonna try my best to not really breathe it in, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to avoid it here. So please, if y'all do this, at least with the mini shaker systems, those have like a little hole on the side that you can put like one of those vents out into the air. So I don't have one of those. I don't recommend you guys running the oven inside the house in an enclosed space. So please don't do that. But Ismail, stick around, brother. Hit that like button. Join the Discord, man. If you don't want to make an Instagram, head over there. You can see. I mean, it's gonna start popping here pretty soon. I'm sure once more people join, I'm gonna be posting in topics. There's stuff for sale in there already, like used printers. I'm gonna probably start converting printers myself eventually as well, if I can find any local. And that's the easiest way to reach me. Like literally, as soon as you send me a message in there, I usually respond. Yeah, exactly, Julio. I am gonna get a purifier, bro. I just haven't had. I don't really run it, like I said. I do it more for educational purposes. But I'm definitely gonna start. As soon as that room is done, we're remodeling. That's gonna be my room for doing this type of stuff. So hopefully that'll kind of help me out. This guy's still going. Thank you so much, Ismail. I really appreciate it, brother. Lolo, Stacks, I see that you asked, bro, that you're new to the t-shirt making industry and you're learning the vinyl method, but you were wondering what's better, DTG or DTF? Bro, I think you need to ask yourself who your clientele is. Are you running a t-shirt brand or are you selling custom shirts for people? If you're running your own brand, I honestly would say HTV is perfectly fine and order transfers for your shirts. If you're starting your own clothing line. If you're printing custom shirts for a customer, I'm going to go with DTF. I like DTF more than DTG. I've had both. I like DTF better. But I'm not going to say that it's easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. That's all I can say. It's a very temperamental way of printing. And it's just not easy. I'm not going to say it is because there's always an issue I'm having to solve. But it's worth it. Let me put it that way. I'd rather be dealing with the issues this thing puts out than to weeding 100 shirts or a 20 shirt order, because that's gonna take forever. Thank you, Julio, for letting them know about the Discord, bro. Like I said, Julio's in there, and you can ask him, guys. how easy I am to get a hold of in there. Alright, it's almost done, guys. I'm gonna let it cure a little longer. And I'm gonna go ahead and powder Julio's transfer. Done curing. I turned down the heat a lot on the oven because if y'all watch my most previous video, I burnt the crap out of that transfer. It still worked. In my defense, it still worked. But yeah. Oh no. Julio, I think I'm gonna have to run this guy again, bro. I think I just ruined it. I flipped it and let me run it again, bro. Almost done. Alright, bro, so I screwed it up, Julio. I'm gonna run this again, bro, but I'm gonna powder it so you can see what it looks like. I moved it way too early. Or, I didn't move it too early, but my dumb self left it leaning. And this is what happens if you leave the transfers leaning. Let me show y'all, because it'll drip the white ink. It's actually a good learning lesson. Okay, so here's a print, bro. You see those white blobs? I accidentally left it sitting up and it dripped. So I'm gonna rerun it for you, brother. If you want this one still, I'll send it either way as well. But that's it, bro. Check it out, man. That looks good, bro. That is clean. Aside from my mistake down there. Oh, bro. Trust me, man. This thing they last, bro. You're about to see it. Hold up. So, I just finished curing this one, guys. I'm about to press it onto a shirt. You see how the colors kind of came through a little bit more? Let's go ahead and press it. Gotta go ahead and cure this one as well, just to have these ready for my wife, because I know some of her coworkers are probably gonna want one as well. Guys, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I'm having a blast. I haven't done a live stream in a very long time, and I'm super grateful that you guys are here with me tonight. And I just can't thank you guys enough. Y'all fuel me to do this even more. Okay, so here's a shirt that I'm pressing for my wife. Polyester, bro. It works. So here, I'm going to show you guys the different type of fabrics that they can press on. So you got poly, tri-blend, a little spider on there. Poly, tri, 50-50 cotton. It works perfect on all of them, bro. That's the beauty of DTF, man. Even leather. I've pressed on leather and it works. Like, no joke. Anything that's like, that has fibers, it'll stick to. It won't stick to like textile. Well, is it textile or like acrylic and stuff like that? It won't stick to that type of stuff, but it will stick to this. Okay. All right, guys. Let's get that humidity out. We're gonna press it. Hey, what's up, Sid? Sid's also in the Discord, guys, I believe, if I'm correct. Always, bro. I want everybody to be encouraged in here. I don't want anybody to feel down because they don't know the answer to something. And if I can answer the question, I would love to be that person to do so and guide you guys in the correct way. DTF Superstore, Kingdom DTF, bro. Sid recommended me another ink brand, or he said I should try another ink brand. I haven't been able to check it out yet, but I will be checking them out. They say they're USA made or American made. That's been one of the biggest problems with DTF, guys. The inconsistency of consumables. If you guys watch, I think 2 videos ago I touched on the subject. Um, I think that's one of the biggest problems right now with DTF. That's turning a lot of people away from DTF is that the consumables. It is hard to find a good supplier of them. But I will say this: both Kingdom DTF and DTF Superstore back their product, and so like if you get a bad ink, they will replace it for you. I don't think they'll go as far as replacing like a print head if it damages it. Unfortunately, that's just kind of the name of the game right now. But they will replace bad film, bad inks, just stuff like that. So anyway, I just cured this one again as well, guys. The other one that I printed earlier. But let's go ahead and press that. Julio, I'm going to go ahead and cure this one, bro, that I messed up. I'm going to send you both of them just so you can have them. At no extra charge, bro. Cool. Yeah, man, so. Alright, let's press, right? Yes, sir. Alright, this guy's going on the shirt. This is my wife's school. She just became a teacher. Which actually, I want to share something with you guys. Sorry, guys. Grabbing a link real quick. Ismail, to answer your question, yes, brother, 100%. Send me the gang of images in one file. I can print up to, I believe, it's a 13 by 19, but because I don't have CAD link, I can't use a full space on it. I think the biggest I can run is like 12 by 12 or like, no, 12 by 17 if I'm correct. So if you can put them in a file, 12 by 17, I can print as many as you want within that spectrum. Or even 8.5, 11 by 11. Guys, sorry. Okay, so I don't know if y'all can see or y'all can click on this link that I'm posting in my chat. What it is, it's my wife's first year teaching kindergarten. It's been her dream her whole life, and she was finally able to accomplish it. Long story short, I'm sure you guys have seen the hashtag going on, to help fill the classrooms with materials and stuff like that. So if any of my subscribers or followers would like to purchase an item from the Amazon list that we have to support her classroom, they're very inexpensive items in there. If I can support with something off of the list, that'll be super amazing. You guys would rock. I would love y'all forever. Heck, if y'all buy something off the list, maybe I can send y'all a free transfer. Just want to make my wife's first year the best possible. So thank you if y'all want to check that out. Oh, look at that smoke. All right, brother. This one's cured. Even though it ain't the prettiest, I'm going to go ahead and either way send that to you. So, all right, let's press this shirt. All right, guys, I'm doing 162 Celsius for 6. I'll see the seconds after it comes back up. Sorry, I can't remember what I put it at. For 13 seconds is what I did it for. Some parchment paper or wax paper, I don't know what. Yeah, parchment paper to do my second press. One of the things I do want to mention, guys, as well. Thank you so much, Julio, for that, bro. But one of the things I do want to remind everybody is everybody's settings and these rip softwares is going to be different. So just because, like, for example, if I send you a transfer and you think it feels too thick on the shirt, or it just doesn't feel natural, or it feels too rubbery, there's so many different things you can mess with within the rip software that will change the feel of the shirt on the garment, or the print on the garment. Like even down to rasterizing the images, or doing like a text knockout, or like if you print on a black shirt, knock out the black so it feels even more natural. There's so much different things you can do, guys. So I don't want you guys to wrap up y'all's head with a lot of people saying that, oh, it feels super rubbery, it doesn't feel that good. I mean, you know, to each his own, but there's ways around most of the problems with DTF. You just gotta know what you're doing. And if you don't, that's why I'm here. Alright, guys? Second press. Thank you so much, Lola. I really appreciate that, man. She worked her butt off to get to this point. We all did, honestly. It was a family mission to get her to that point. All right, guys, this is done, and I think it looks good. I think it comes straight to us if you're purchasing off the wish list. I think it does like the thing. I think it automatically does it because somebody purchased something already and it just sent it directly to us. I don't think they knew our address. Alrighty, guys, you ready for the review? Bum 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 bum. Da, 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 da. There it is. Julio, send me a DM, bro. I'll send you the address right now through the Discord, brother, for my office, and that way it can ship over there. Check that out, guys. What do y'all think? DTF for y'all? Check this out too. My wife hates when I do this because she gets she she gets a little nervous, but no cracks. When you stretch, that's as far as the shirt will go. I can't stretch it anymore. Retracts right back to it. Guarantee you this shirt's gonna last for at least a year or more wearing it every single week. So I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it feels really nice, guys. So my settings on AccuRip are 45% color, 55% white. A lot of people do 100% white, 100% color, but when you do that, it's super thick. But again, guys, nobody's gonna stretch this shirt like that. I promise you. Look, I know everybody always says it feels like paper, it feels rubbery. This one doesn't. Let me clear that up. This one doesn't feel that way. It feels like a screen print. But I get that excuse a lot from people that hate DTF. They don't want to jump onto the ship because they think, because of what he said, she said, right? Guys, I have never in the history of ever selling a shirt to a customer has it ever came back to me and them say it feels like paper. The customer doesn't know what it feels like. They don't, for the most part. Some do, don't get me wrong. There is some that are very knowledgeable in printing and stuff like that, especially if you get like a clothing brand or something like that. For those, I totally get it. But for most of the people that are gonna be using these for one-off prints or like for funeral shirts or for school shirts like this, if the price is right, the customer's not gonna care. Let me put it that way. So don't get hung up on how it feels, guys. Please don't do that. Don't do that, because that's gonna be the main reason that you're gonna stray away from this method, that you're gonna hear people talk crap about. And I'm telling you right now, the settings is where it's at. I could have done black knockout on this on the gray and it would still look good. I could have rasterized this. I could have done like a text overlay to knock out some of the color to make it look vintage so it feels even more natural. There's a lot of different things you can do to make this work. Basic stuff. For an order like that, bro, right now, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't have the capacity or the bandwidth to do something that large. I think the highest number of transfer that I'd be able to ship someone is like in the 20 and like around 20. But bro, if you join the Discord, I'm gonna soon post people that can take orders even bigger than that. The guy that I was talking about earlier has like 5 or 6 of these commercial grade DTF printers, and he'll be able to take something like that, and he's very cheap. Join the Discord, the link's in the comments, and I'm gonna be dropping all that knowledge in there. Some of the stuff I'm not gonna be putting on YouTube because I don't wanna, I definitely want you guys to join me on there, so it's easier for me to communicate with y'all. Yeah, Julio, nobody's gonna stretch a shirt like that, bro. But hey, you can do it, and that's the cool thing about it, bro. Like, DTF to me is like amazing. But yeah, here's a shirt. What do you guys think? Yay or nay? Julio, I'm gonna run your print again, bro, just because yeah, screw that one up. Getting hot in here, guys. If I haven't already, please hit that like button. We've been in here for quite a bit now, about 2 hours. Wow, this is the longest stream I've done. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me in here today and giving me the fuel to get this stuff done. I think I'm gonna have to wait on the actual video for this week. It's gonna probably drop early next week since I'm doing this live stream so long. Yeah, I'll post the link to the Discord right now, guys. Let me move my MacBook's getting hot as heck on top of that oven. I'm dropping it in the chat right now, guys. Yeah, Julio. I mean, bro, like, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Freaking flies. It's definitely a learning curve, bro. But once you get it down, it's fun. Like, it's fun as heck. Just run. Like, before I would tell my wife, oh, we gotta go get, Nina 3G opaque, or oh, I gotta order these transfers, or oh, it can only be on a certain type of garment. Now, bro, she wants something, gets printed like that. My son wants something, gets printed like that. I think of a video to make for YouTube, I can do it every which way. It's amazing. I'm sweating in here, guys, because if y'all don't know, Texas is 100 degrees. And even though my AC is blowing full blast 68 degrees, it's still hot as heck in this house. That's why we're remodeling. We're putting in brand new insulation everywhere. But man, it does not keep me from sweating right now. I just dropped the link to the Discord, guys. Man, like I said, there's a bunch of different threads in there you guys can talk to us about. I got a for sale thread going in there where we have one printer right now for sale. I'm gonna try to bring in more resellers into the group that I can vet and that I can back. I don't like pushing anything on you guys that I haven't personally used, or a person that I haven't done business with. That's one thing that y'all can 100% get from my channel is integrity. I test everything, I vet everything, I try to get the most information out of people before I even recommend them. So the only thing I ask for the Discord, guys, is post in the correct thread. Like, if it's just you guys saying hi, go to the general thread and kind of say your hellos in there and stuff like that. So, all right, guys. I'm gonna run your print one more time, Julio, just because I screwed that one up, brother. I'm a dummy, but again, I am human and I make mistakes. Yeah. Man, you guys are super close to me, guys. I mean, Julio, sorry for putting your business out there, but I think you're in San Antonio too. Ismael in San Antonio. One of my buddies that got me into DTF printing, he's actually in the Discord as well. He's in San Antonio. He's the one that sent me my first set of transfers to try out, and he was super helpful, guys. He's one of the admins in there now as well. Super nice guy. Yeah, Julio, very good point, bro. With things being so out of stock, bro, sometimes, man, you just gotta do a run of Walmart or Michael's, bro, and grab what you can from the inventory they got, because you'll get some of these just hot shot orders and they're like, I just need them. I don't care what type of shirt it is. I don't care what the cost is. You just gotta go figure it out. And you're right, bro. There's so much stuff out of stock right now. It's not even funny. Like, even the consumables for the printing was a little scarce for a minute there until they were able to start getting the containers back in from China, I guess. Yeah, Julio, Ismael. It's a very small world, guys. I'm in Fort Worth, Texas. In case you guys were wondering, I'm just 4 hours above y'all. So, and I'm sure it's way hotter down there with you guys and way more humid. Guys, please hit that like button if y'all are learning something, or if y'all enjoying the live stream. Uh, Again, I have some links in the chat. If y'all want to join my Discord, there's a link for that. And if y'all want to donate and bless my beautiful wife with school supplies for her classroom that is pretty much empty right now, there's also a link for that as well. I greatly appreciate it from my heart if y'all can purchase something from there. And if y'all do, I will send you guys a free transfer with some artwork of your choosing. Just my gratitude to you guys. So, All right, Julio, that's printing, bro. We're gonna print that again. I'm gonna find some images right now, like of a color wheel, and I'm just gonna print those in JPEG, RGB versus CMYK, and that's gonna be that next video that you guys are gonna see from me. If it matters, it doesn't matter if you export in different color modes like RGB or CMYK with DTF, and we'll see. Who knows? Man, it's hot. I'm about to give me something else to drink. Give me something else to drink. I hear Discord beings. What up, Levite? I see you, bro, in the Discord. Man, I love you guys just coming over to the Discord, because also, guys, the other cool thing about joining the Discord is not only can we chat, you guys have an easy access to me. You guys literally get instant notifications when I upload something new. YouTube's algorithm has been so terrible. Like, my channel has been crawling. And it's unfortunate because I feel like I'm dropping really good knowledge, and I'm just trying to help people out, you know. So hopefully you guys joining the Discord to get a much quicker kind of bell dinging whatever new video I drop. And again, guys, I really appreciate you guys being in here with me today. All right, Julio, your second print's running, bro. After that one prints, I'm gonna print your other two smaller ones, and then I'm gonna print that JPEG. As soon as I see people start dying out in here, that's probably when I'll end the live. But as long as there's people in here with me chatting it up, man, let's keep going, right? And if for some reason, guys, I can't get a hold of Dre in the Discord, I know he's more of a Facebook type of guy. If you have any questions y'all want me to ask him, just drop him in the for sale thing, and I'll forward them to him. Ismail, there's not, bro. The only thing I can say on that is, at least they have to at least be the size of the transfer sheet. So, for example, when I designed for these big sheets, I set my artboard to 1319 in Photoshop, Illustrator, depending which one I'm using, and I also set my DP, and that's it. Those are really the only two things that I kind of look out for. Because if it's any smaller, you're stretching it, you're making it super. That's one thing about DTF. If your design is very small and you enlarge it in the software, you're gonna see that pixelating on the edges, and it looks like crap. And unfortunately, that's another thing that turns people off, because it's not as forgiving as sublimation. With sublimation, the white blends into the paper, so you don't see with sublimation, you know, the white pixels blend into the paper, so you don't see a lot of that. It's a lot more forgiving. But with DTF, if you stretch your images, you see all those imperfections because it prints white. That's kind of like the big thing with this that kind of shocks everybody, is like it actually prints white. So it's new to people, you know? I just added you, Levite. Thanks, brother, for joining me as a friend. That's the other thing I want you guys to understand too, please. Like, anybody watching in here, man, don't hesitate to reach out to me, whether it's through here, through Instagram, TikTok, Discord, my newest platform that I'm using. Reach out, guys. Ask questions. Sometimes it may take me a little bit, like if you reach out on Instagram or Facebook. Discord, I'm really quick. Again, I get notifications like that. But I'm fairly quick to respond. I try to get to everybody, and I try to help everybody as much as I can. Unfortunately, there is like 22,000 of y'all in my subscribers list, and sometimes I do get a little bit overwhelmed. But I do get to everybody eventually. Right. I'm about to get a shirt from you, Julio. Sounds good, Ismail. See you here in a bit, brother. I'm gonna grab some water, guys, really quick while that's printing, because it is hot. And I have a heat press going and an oven going. Whew. Yeah. Whew. Yeah, Texas needs to come with a warning sign, man, of being hot. Guys, for those of you just joining or that just kind of came in or haven't been here from the beginning, I'm going to show you what we're doing. We're using a DTF printer to print some transfers. Here's the printer working on one right now. And this is one that we printed earlier. This is all printed in-house, full color. It does print white. And here's a shirt for you guys to see how that print came out. I'm gonna lay this out. Sorry, you guys, I already wrinkled it at this point, but that's how it looks on the shirt, pressed. Feels really nice to the touch. So yeah, anyway, stick around. I'm gonna run a couple more transfers. If you guys have any questions, please drop them. Again, guys, if y'all need any further help, join the Discord. I have the link in the chat. So yeah, I hear the Discord starting to boop 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 boop. Alright, just welcome you, the new people that just joined into the Discord. Thank you so much, guys. It feels amazing. Typically, I have music playing, like really chill music in the background. I got a lot of complaints about that, though, but sometimes I feel like it's just, ugh. How do I do that, Julio? Shoot, you know more than me, bro. Let me see. Alright, it should be updated, bro. Thank you so much for telling me, Julio. Guys, for those of you that don't know what Julio was asking, if y'all scroll up a little bit, I posted a link for an Amazon wish list. Don't worry, it's nothing like that. I would never ask for free stuff of anybody. But it's my wife's first year as a kindergarten teacher, and I want to make it the best as possible for her. Her classroom's empty, totally empty right now. And while I'll purchase everything she needs, it's really nice to get a little bit of help from, some of my subscribers and my followers. But anyways, just a little wish list on there. If y'all want to purchase anything on there for her and get it shipped to us, it'd be amazing. Again, it's for the kids. She will be working with at-risk kids in our local neighborhood, and yeah, just want to help her out a little bit. So if you guys want to help out with that, I posted the link to the Amazon wish list a little bit up higher in the chat. I can repost it if you guys want. But thank you so much, Julio, for sending something, brother. I really do appreciate it, man. Silly for me not adding that. I don't know why I didn't do that. All right, Julio, your second print's almost done, brother. I'm gonna let that one sit for much longer this time. So yeah. I just posted it again if anybody else is interested to look through that wish list. So, all right, bro. Your second actual print that I hope I don't mess up is done. Uh-oh. I think what's happening, it wasn't actually me. Okay, I'm gonna show you. Sorry guys, I lost y'all there for a little bit. I want to show you guys something because I'm gonna have to fix this here in a bit. So Julio, I'm getting these drips, bro, and that's because this guy right here is not leveled properly. So I must have to sit here. I thought it was me that did that earlier, but it's actually the printer itself that's doing that. So I'm gonna have to level out the bed here real quick. So I'm gonna have to run that guy again, unless it's okay if I just send you these two like this. No, but I want you to be able to wear one of them. So let me print it again. It's no biggie. I want it to be perfect for you. This is why, guys, I typically don't do transfers, because it usually bites me in the butt. But I'm gonna get it right. For those of you that are just coming in, guys, here's a transfer I printed with the DTF printer. And here's a shirt we just pressed. It's a little wrinkled because I kind of scrunched it up. Yeah, bro, so I'm gonna run some the smaller ones real quick so you can see how those come out, because those will come out way faster since it's a smaller print. So let me do that real quick. Alright, bro, I just sent one of the smaller ones to print real quick so you can see how those look. Julio, you would not understand, bro. If you watch some of my other live streams, bro, I think anything that could go wrong, like with any of the prints with me, pretty much does. If it's for myself, I can usually knock them out fairly easy. If it's for somebody else that I'm trying to do for the live, on the live, it screws up every single time. Alright guys, any more questions you guys might have? You know what though, bro? That type of stuff humbles you, man. So if you think you're a pro at stuff, it takes a little, it chips away at your ego. So it keeps me very humble. But it also lets you guys see that everybody goes through issues with these things. So it's much faster with the smaller prints. You guys will see right now. Any other questions, guys? I see it's starting to dwindle down in here, starting to slow down a little bit in the chat, and I see less and less people in here. But I'll still stick around a little bit longer, at least to get this print done for you, Julio. Anybody else have any questions, guys? Y'all want to see anything interesting or see any part of the setup that I haven't shown y'all? Any questions on software, laptop, whatever it is you guys may have. And thank you, Ismail, for saying that, bro. Yes, God bless her, man. She's gonna be good at what she does. Yes, yes, Julio. I do feel like it would, bro, because when you set up the shaker, it sets it up in a way where the film doesn't touch it, so it stretches. It creates like a tension between the film and the printer and the roll. So it always has tension, so you don't get those drips, and it moves at a slower pace. So like it it just doesn't drip like this, and also it does everything in one swoop, right? So those prints are drying slowly, kind of like how I let them dry for like a minute or two. Drying as they get closer to the shaker, they get powdered quickly, and then the excess gets knocked out, and then they get heated. It would be so much easier. Let me put it that way. You are 100% correct with that assumption. I see some new people in here. Any questions, guys, on DTF, sublimation, HTV, anything you guys got? Shoot it. I'm here for a little bit longer. But yeah, we'll get some questions answered. I do appreciate you, Julio, for keeping the chat going, man. So they do, bro. It's gonna depend on the printer, how the settings are gonna go. Really, you do need a separate software as well, if I'm correct, for the roll, for it to function properly with AcroRip. I haven't really dove into that very heavily, but again, my goal for that Discord is to have some of the most knowledgeable people in there. So if you guys do have those questions, y'all can ask, and somebody will respond like that, or we'll make a video about it. So, but yes, there's anything extra that you add to it is gonna be a learning curve. Just like learning how to use the oven, I guess it has its own quirks. using the mini shakers going to as well. This looks really good, Julio. Julio, yeah. So typically the time I go live, bro, is around 7 or 8 p.m. Central Time. Um, oh look, Levite, if you're still in here, Dre just responded in the for sale thread. Um, yeah, bro. I typically when I do go live, I haven't done it in a while. This is the time I go live. So I'm sure you meant Shopify, bro, not Spotify. Hey, what's up, Texas Finest? How you doing, brother? I'm sure you meant Shopify, bro. I don't personally use Shopify, but I do use Etsy. And I don't sell none of my garments on there. I just sell digital files. So, like, shirt designs and things of that nature, like decal cutouts and stuff like that. So, I haven't started selling shirts on there, though. This one looks really good, Julio. Really good, bro. Something is definitely striking the print head right there because I'm getting that one's not bad at all. That one came out good. How you been, Texas Finest? Nice of you to join us, brother. So my key thing with YouTube, Amazon, any affiliate program, bro, and including Etsy, it's not really a get rich quick type of scenario. Etsy definitely is a platform unless you're selling bigger products. I think with the digital side of things, it's definitely a set it and forget it type of situation. You do it more so for the passive income. At least that's why I'm doing the digital downloads and digital assets on there. If you guys want to check out my shop on there, I don't have a lot of posted. I think I have like 5 or 6 designs. It's called Flame Llama. Literally Flame Llama, just spelled out like that. But that's why I do the Etsy that way, bro. Because to me, it's more of a passive income. Whatever. I think I've sold like I started like 2 months ago doing that, and I've had a total of like 3 or 4 sales. And I only sell. I think like literally my designs. It's very competitive, so I think I have them priced like at $1.50 to like $4 is my price range for my designs on there. But I have sold a couple, and I'm gonna be diving way deeper into it during the holiday season. Like I'm starting to work on a lot of fall designs and stuff like that. But yes, it's really set it and forget it, bro. I mean, it's passive income. That's kind of the most powerful type of income I feel you can have. Okay, let's see. Yeah, Ismail, sorry guys, I'm reading over here. Yeah, Julio. Definitely more of a now. If you sell your shirts on there, it's more of a hands-on thing. But I like the more digital side of things, where it's just people buy stuff and I don't have to do anything. They just get the stuff. Yeah, Ismail, you put Spotify, but hey, man, I knew what you meant, right? Shopify is awesome though. JC Productions. Hey man, thank you so much for joining. I'm glad that I've been able to help in one way or another. Uh, to answer your question, I haven't played around with the XP 15,000 yet. I do hear very, very good things about it though, and I hear it's very popular among the budget DTF people that, or that are trying to get into it, very budget friendly. But I think if you're gonna go with that route, you can still go with an L1800, and you'll be around the same price point if you convert yourself. And I think the L1800 is much more of a workhorse than the XP 15,000. That one still hasn't proven itself, and that's why you really don't see some of these retailers selling that the XP 15,000. Maybe that'll change in the future with trial and error, but for now they don't. They're not really pushing that one. So I use a 3880 JC. And I use an R1800. The R1800 I converted myself. The 3880 I purchased from a person already converted. So I guess JC, to answer your question real quick, I guess for me, the end game is not to make money up front right away. To me, look, I don't want to sound cocky or like I'm, tooting my horn, but I find ways to be able to create simple designs that I know that are gonna sell. Very text forward designs with very simple clip art images and stuff like fall sayings. Or I typically follow the holiday seasons because that's the easiest way to get people's interest or capture people's interest and also convert sales because people are looking for those items. I know it doesn't seem like you would make a lot of money, $1.50 to $4, but you gotta understand most of the people that are looking for these type of designs are people like you or Julio that have a type of business like this and just want to offer their customers some other artwork that they can purchase from them, or people that know nothing about this and have like a Cricut and want to just try it out. So investing a lot of money, like $10 to $15 per design, gets very cumbersome. It gets very expensive if you're just like being a hobbyist, or if you don't have a clientele base. But for me as a designer, I get that money back by selling in quantity, because it's a set it and forget it type of thing, like Julio mentioned up in the comments. That design is forever gonna make me money. It's always gonna be on Etsy. It costs me very minimal to re-upload it. And if I can, same thing like on YouTube, I can hit that algorithm correctly, I'm gonna sell a bunch of that design if it's a good design for that specific holiday season. So I think I guess to answer your question, that's what it is. You sell more quantity, pricing much cheaper. Also, you have to be competitive on Etsy, unfortunately, and that's what drives the prices down. There's other ways and other tips and other tricks that I use to be able to keep my price that low as well. But I have a series coming out very soon for selling on Etsy. That's why I'm on there currently. I'm learning the ins and outs. And also I have a series coming out about print brokering for any of those of you guys interested in that. Yeah, Kia, I'm so sorry if I mispronounced your name. You're 100% correct. Etsy is an awesome way to kind of find traffic that's already warm and to convert them into warm traffic into your Shopify store or your website or whatever it is that it is. Yeah, very good point. I totally agree with that. But JC, I love that you have a Glowforge. I was actually gonna buy a BMO, which is I guess the off-brand version of a Glowforge, just because it's like half the cost. But I think that's gonna be my next investment. Also, it's gonna be like a laser, a CO2 laser of some sort. Exactly, Julio. That's the other thing. Once you get a following on Etsy and people reviewing or people that buy from you constantly, I mean, Etsy's gonna push you to the moon just like YouTube does, and you're gonna make a lot of sales. But guys, if you're new in here, please hit that like button. If you guys want to join the Discord, I have the links in the chat. I see a bunch of new people in here right now. If y'all want a direct line contact with me, you can ask Julio, you can ask some of the other guys in here. It's a very helpful Discord. I try to help as much as I can. I have people in there that are very knowledgeable about DTF, and I also have people in there that sell converted used printers like mine back here. What's up, Gordo? And also, guys, there's another link in there for an Amazon wish list that I made for my wife. She's a first-year kindergarten teacher for at-risk kids, and I just want to do I wanted to do something nice for her. Her classroom's empty. Very inexpensive products in there. So if you guys could help out with something on that list, also, that'd be super amazing. And I can hook it up with a transfer of your choice if you send me your artwork. All right, Julio, let's powder this one, bro. There's one of your prints, Julio. Looks clean, brother. I like it. Me gusta. In the oven she goes. Texas Finest. It feels good, bro. I haven't had any issues with how it feels. I turn down my inks. I use a... Sorry if I say it wrong every time, but I believe it's 55% color and 65% white. Yeah, Texas Finest. If you're not quick with pressing these guys, unfortunately, sometimes they do get moisture into them. I think that's still something people are trying to figure out, how to ship these guys out. Yeah, I mean, I think bubble mailers is the best way because you can seal it all the way and it's plastic. But yeah, bro, I totally get what you're saying because some of my initial ones that I received were also damaged by humidity. But I will say I pressed one, the Bath and Body Hurts that you guys, I don't know if you guys have seen me wear it, but that one was really damaged with humidity because I let it sit for such a long time. And dude, that shirt is still rocking to this day, even with the humidity spots. All right, Jason. All right, Julio. I'm gonna go ahead and run the next one, bro, for you. All right, JC. Thank you, Gordo. Great idea, Kia. I'm so sorry. I have an R1800 Kia and a Epson 3880. Those are my two printers that I run. My R1800's down right now. I delaminated the print head, but the 3080 is what you see working here in the background. Yeah, JC, so that's actually one of the things that's kept me away from the Glowforge. That's a very good point that you make, was the internet connectivity part of it. So the BMO does not require internet connection, and it still has a camera the same way. It does literally everything a Glowforge does, just without having to have an internet connection, and it's half the price. So if you're interested in something like that, look at the BMO or the Beambox. Those are the two different ones. Kind of like the Glowforge and the Glowforge Pro. What do you mean Texas finest? Can you give me an example? Cause, all right, brother, it's cured and ready to go. Tomorrow, this one will ship out. I think I'm gonna leave it just a little longer. I'm gonna ship it out for you tomorrow. Sorry guys, I'm setting this up really quick. About to start printing. Alright, cool. Sorry about that. Alright. Yeah, JC, if let me ask her if there's anything that she might need for her class on that forefront, and for sure, man. Thanks, Ismail. That's all Julio's design. Came out really good, man. Oh, good to go. JC, that's mostly like for shipping, man. And honestly, it's because I haven't shipped yet, so I'm a little bit ignorant in the on the topic. But Kia made a very good suggestion, or gave a very good recommendation or solution to the problem. Stick them in a Ziploc bag, and honestly, that's how they ship the blank transfers to me. So I don't know how I didn't even think about that. You know, but yeah, that would be the fix. Okay, the P800, good printer. I know the P series, I don't know if they recently got discontinued or what it is, but I mean, you can still find them brand new. But I do know they just recently got discontinued, or they've been discontinued for a little bit. But the P800 is a very good printer. Um, that was the one I was looking at before I purchased the 3880. I was just able to find this guy at a much better price. I did purchase pre-owned, but yeah, the guy that sold it to me has been amazing and has gave me support throughout the life of me owning it. I've had it for like 4 months now, so it's been a great workhorse. All right, brother. That second one's that third print's about to start, and I'm gonna run the other one on a small one as well, just to see if it'll come out fine like that as well. Yeah, Kia, they're pricey. I mean, any honestly, unless you buy a used printer. So, like for example, my R1800, I literally bought it for $100 on my local marketplace, um, and that thing is fast. The R1800, guys, is stupid fast. It's a workhorse. I love that printer. I just messed up the print head. I did a very dumb decision, and yeah, let me just put it that way. Or let me just put it that way. I messed that printer up. But I do have a new print head coming, and I'm gonna make a video on how I switch out the print head and stuff like that on that. But the P800, man, K, if you can find a new one, I know even new, or like I think there's one pre-owned in my area, and they even want non-converted. You're looking about $800 to $900 without converting, and that's pre-owned. I know new, they're still even more expensive than that if you can find one. The 3800 is fairly close to the 3880, if I'm correct. I believe it uses the same type of cartridge system. I haven't used it. Don't. I know if you go into Discord and you ask Dre, if you tag him, Barber Dre, he'll be able to answer that question for you much better. Yeah, Kia, they're very expensive. So like when DTF Superstore and Kingdom DTF had them in stock, I think the kit was like $3,500 for it. It's very expensive, but with the P800, you can do, you can set up the roll system. I mean, you can do it with a bunch of other printers as well. But the thing is, with the P800, you can actually find a brand new one, and that's kind of what was the appealing part about it. I think right now the only one they're really pushing that you can purchase new anymore is the L1800, but as you guys know, that one's very slow. It's still a good printer, it's just very slow. Oh yeah, Julio, if you get like one of the like the Night series from DTF Kingdom with the two print heads, yeah, bro, I mean those are gonna be fast. They should be way fast. Because if I'm correct, it has 4 white ink channels and then your CMYK. And those channels are separated into each print head. So you have a print head for 4 white ink channels and a print head for your CMYK. So yes, that's going to be way faster than any of these small converted printers. Yeah, Sid, again, if you found a 3800, it's a good printer to start with. Make sure the following: it has the OEM cartridges. I tell you this because with these, the 3880 and the 3800, if I'm correct, both of them require you to take the chips off of those OEM cartridges to put into the refillable ones. If you don't have those, you're going to spend a lot of money on that, on finding those chips. That's the biggest downside with the 38, the 38 series, that you have to have those chips to put into the refillable ones. And if you don't have them, they're pretty expensive. I think you're gonna end up investing another $150 to $200 to get those. And also, if possible, check if they can do a nozzle check on that print head. Unless it's 100% brand new, then yeah, just expect that print head to probably be clogged up if it's been sitting for a long time. That's the biggest downside of buying used, is that those print heads are very touchy. And also, Julio, with those, bro, those are made a little bit more. I mean, they're made for DTF, so the maintenance on those Night series, or even like the Oddly from DTF Superstore, any of those bigger printers, I believe you can manually move the print head. You don't got to do the whole disconnecting when you run a print head cleaning to maintenance the capping station, or to clean your print head. That one allows you to do everything freely. The maintenance is definitely a little bit easier on those larger printers, those commercial ones. Yeah, no problem, Sid. And Sid, thank you for dropping that link in the comment section about those inks. I'm gonna give them a try. I just haven't had a chance. When I get the R1800 back up and running, I'll purchase those inks. I think you said from Brother Ernest. I believe that was his name. And I'll run them. I'll run a couple of prints and cycles with that one to see how they work. Uh-oh. I gotta run a head cleaning, guys. You mean the fluorescent? Actually, it's funny that you asked that, Julio, because Josh from DTF Kingdom reached out to me and asked if I want to try them out. The only issue is having another printer to run those through, because you have to flesh out your lines and all that stuff. So if you do, that video might not come for a while, maybe a couple of months, because you would have to flush your whole system, put those new inks in, and that printer would have to be dedicated for fluorescence. That's kind of like the only downfall for that. And you're not gonna get. I don't think you're gonna get a lot of customers that want those fluorescent colors. You'll get some, but I think for the most part, this is gonna be probably the way to go. Ah, silly Lewis. Yeah, so like even me, guys, I have still a lot to learn with even this guy because it's very temperamental depending on the rip software that you're running. Like my AccuRip 9.0.3, I can't even use the full width of like a sheet, like a 8.5 by 11 or like the 13 by 19. It's very difficult to gauge. I think like 9.4 is the biggest I can go on a small sheet, and on the large sheet I can go, a little bigger. It's very hard to gauge that. You can do more with the newer softwares. Don't buy AccuRip 9.0.3. I know it's tempting because it's cheap. Don't do it, guys. Buy AccuRip 10 Plus or CADLink 10 Plus. I'm just trying to get your order done, Julio. Kia, you do and you don't. I can go about a week without printing before I have to boot it up again and run some prints. As long as when you shut it off, you do your maintenance, like you wet your capping stations, and you're shaking your inks daily or like rocking the cartridges. I can go about a week. I haven't had really an issue. I've had the printer for almost half a year now, and that's what I've done. I typically only boot it up when I do videos like this for you guys or I have small orders to run. I still do a lot of my orders, guys, I order bulk transfers from people. Like I don't run like these 100 job orders like the live stream I did a while ago. I order those DTF transfers because there's no way I'm gonna sit here and run 100 DTF prints on this guy. And it's gonna cost me more to run my own printer than for me to order a giant roll of them already, like a gang sheet of them pre-printed. Like I mentioned earlier, these printers at home, these converted ones, honestly, this is like to add to your line of services. And your money is gonna be on the short runs, not on these large runs. If you do large runs of shirts, order them. Order the transfers. Do not run them yourself unless you have a mini shaker. But Kia, to answer your question, I mean, yeah, you can run them daily. I haven't had an issue letting it sit for about a week. Like I mentioned earlier, I even let it sit for like a month before. I just had to do more thorough cleaning to get it up and running. I don't recommend you to do that, but I have taken it to the extreme on purpose to see if it's as delicate as they say. Maybe I just got lucky, but I typically leave it for a week. Sid, yes. If I'm correct, the R1800 has a DX5, and I believe the R3880 has a DX7. It's gonna be the same as mine. Just ask him. Be like, hey, is it DX5, DX7? If I'm correct, it's DX7 though on these. And if I'm wrong, the DX7 is on the P800 on the newer ones. If I'm correct, this might be DX5. I'll look it up for you though. I'll see more thoroughly. I'm sorry I don't have an actual answer for you right now. Uh, Julio, I 100% agree. I think CADLink is better. It looks better to me. I bought 9.0.3 Accurate because it was cheaper and I was on a budget when I started doing this. Now, if I'm going to go buy one, I'm definitely going to get CADLink. But if you buy an L1800, get the Accurate 10 Plus because you'll get it's called like a turbo boost for the L1800 and only that software has it apparently. Julio, I have a dedicated seller, bro. If you want to know about him, shoot me a DM in Discord. I got you, bro. JC, to answer your question about having like extra spare parts, I think as you move forward with the hobby or with the business, you'll accumulate those extra parts. I do feel when you start, you should definitely start a much lower. Start as low as you can. Anybody that you ask has worked their way up into the printers that they have, and I say that because this might just end up being a hobby for you. You know, you don't know if, I mean, unless you're already a dedicated business ready to hit the ground running, go for a bigger printer. But even so, I still suggest starting with something small, because there is a learning curve to this. And like embroidery, as much as I love the outcome of embroidery and doing it, the learning curve was way too steep for me, and I just couldn't get a hang of it. So I do think different methods are for different people, right? But if I was to say a budget for somebody starting off, I would say if you're gonna spend about anywhere from $1,500 to $2,000 if you buy something that's already converted on the lower end. If you're converting yourself, you're gonna spend anywhere still from like $800 to $1,500, because you gotta buy consumables. You gotta buy at least 100 sheets of consumables. You're gonna burn through those. You're gonna need a crap ton of ink. You're gonna burn through that. Your first initial setup, initial order, you're gonna burn through it. It's gonna be practice, and that alone on that initial order is gonna be like $250 for consumables. It's not, consumables are not the cheapest thing to get started with, but when you break down the price point after you actually start selling, this is a much cheaper way to print. But initially, when you're practicing, it's definitely, it gets expensive. In addition to that, your rip software, you're not gonna find any rip software that's worth a crap, and I'm sorry for saying it that way, underneath $300, I would say. Uh, so that's that. Then you still gotta make your print bed for the printer, whether it comes with it or you make it yourself. That's another $20. You gotta get cartridges for the printer unless they already came with it. Again, that's, these cartridges right here are like a $200 set by themselves. So it adds up. You see what I'm saying? So yeah. This one's smaller, Julio, because of the way you designed it, bro. It's a PNG, but you left a lot of borders on the side. So this one's gonna come out a lot smaller, so I apologize. But I'm gonna run this one, and I'm running the other one more time, and then I'm gonna hop off of here because I've been on here for a long time. I think it's 3 hours now. But guys, y'all have been awesome. Like I can't express that enough. Y'all have been amazing, asking all these questions and keeping me company. Not, dude, don't ever apologize for that, bro. Again, it's just I haven't booted it up all week. It's just, you know, trial and error. Kia, I'm posting it down here real quick for you. Uh, Souvenir, you 100% can ask a question, man. JC, that's actually a really good little business, man. I think making the beds with acrylic, that's what mine's made out of. My bed is made out of acrylic with the Glowforge. That's a good idea, man. I think that price they're selling you the XP 15,000 for is a great price. I will say though, the XP 15,000 is probably the lowest, one of the lower end printers that you can get. And I just can't really recommend that one because I've never used it, and I do know that print head is much smaller than my R1800, the DX5 print head. So I just couldn't recommend that one, you know, and sleep well at night, man. So I think I'm gonna let you roll the dice on that one, and you can kind of chime back with me and let me know how it went. I am gonna do some videos on the XP 15,000 though here in the next couple of months if I can find one reasonably priced. That guy died on me. Yeah. Sorry Sorry guys, my laptop. My laptop pooted on me. Souvenir. It depends, bro. What kind of t-shirt printing are you wanting to do? DTF? DTG? Do you want to do HTV vinyl? Do you want to do sublimation? Are you trying to do white toner? It depends, brother, what it is you're trying to hop into. You know what, JC? I've heard both good and bad things about the Omni print. I haven't heard very good things about it being a DTG printer. And that's just me being in the inner circle with a lot of the high, the bigger YouTubers. Um, but I will say for DTF, I've heard better things about that printer. So it's more capable, I feel, for DTF than it is for DTG. So yeah, take that with a grain of salt, brother. Souvenir, that's a very broad question, bro. If you're gonna ask me what is the most multi-purpose printer that you can buy and you can run shirts, I'm gonna say a sublimation printer, and you can grab any of the WF, sublimation. WF Epsons and convert them for sublimation, or an eco tank like the ET 15,000 that can run some large prints. I think Epson even dropped an actual sublimation one that's large format for that as well. I would say sublimation, bro. If you're looking for multi-purpose, sublimation is the way to go. You can still run some opaque paper through sublimation to get some nice print, even on dark garments like the scissor, and get good prints off of that still. I would say sublimation, bro. Go with an ET 15,000 or something similar along those lines. Okay, you're right. The white toner definitely does feel like 100% plastic. You can get that type of feeling with DTF sometimes as well if you don't tweak your settings very well. The difference is with white toner is it's not stretchable at all, period. It's gonna crack as soon as you stretch it. And with DTF, like most of you saw earlier, this is literally a print that's dried out already. I've already pressed it, it's not even warm, and you can stretch this. It will not crack. It won't, you can throw it in the wash, and nothing's gonna happen to it really, unless you pressed it wrong. It might peel on the edges, but you're right on that. The white toner definitely feels like Dookie. Correct, Kia. You can use the Easy Subly. I use that. That's what I used before I did the ET. The DTF stuff. Um, but yeah. I mean, yeah, Julio. I've been looking, bro, for an ET 1500 for the longest, bro, because I'm trying to upgrade my sublimation printer, but I just can't find one. But yeah. Alrighty, guys. So I'm gonna finish up these transfers off camera. I really appreciate you guys being here tonight. If you guys like these live streams, I'm gonna probably start doing this once a week. It won't be towards the end of the week. It's gonna be towards the beginning of the week, kind of like on Tuesdays, because I release videos towards the end of the week. So Tuesdays we'll start talking about what video y'all want me to drop for the end of the week. I'm trying to get on a schedule. For those of you that just are joining in, if y'all want to run up there real quick to the chat, there's a Discord y'all can join and talk to me directly, ask any questions. And guys, get some conversation started in the Discord. If everybody's embarrassed to ask stuff or nobody wants to talk, it's gonna be dead in there. I want you guys posting the work you've done. I want you guys showing off, you know, y'all's printers, y'all setups. I want it to be a community. I want it to be a friendly place for people to be able to go and to share stuff. Another thing in there, like I keep mentioning, there's an Amazon wish list for my wife. She's a kindergarten teacher. It's her first year this year, and she's going to be working with at-risk kids. Her classroom's empty. We do have a little wish list on Amazon if you guys would like to support by buying anything on there. Very inexpensive stuff, and I can hook it up with a transfer if you send me a print. Your artwork, I can send you a transfer of your liking. So yeah, guys, I mean, I think that's going to cut it for today's live stream. It was very long. I've been on here for about 3 hours. I hope you guys like the shirt. If you guys didn't get to see it, this is the shirt we printed today. It's already wrinkly because I've been scrunching it up, but this was DTF. Look how stretchy it is. Does not crack. We printed a couple of transfers. I showed you some mistakes because not everybody's perfect, right? But guys, yeah, in that Discord, ask away. Dre, he is very knowledgeable on converting printers, so if y'all have any questions, ask him. I have my buddy in there, me, obviously, and then I have, his name's Bonilla. They're both going to be admins in there, Dre and Bonilla. And they're both pretty knowledgeable in DTF. And I'm going to be bringing in more people, guys. I'm going to try to bring in Joss from DTF Kingdom for an interview on a live for you guys to ask questions. And I'm also going to try to get Andy, which is the owner of DTF Superstore, to see if he wants to come and do an interview with me. So yeah. Anyways, guys, like always, please leave a comment below after this if y'all have any questions. Join that Discord, guys. It's gonna be full of knowledge. It just got started 3 weeks ago, and we're already pretty close to 20 people in there. As soon as we hit 50, I'm gonna do a very big giveaway. So yeah. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining me tonight. These long 3 hours. Julio, thank you so much, bro. You kept this live stream going tonight with me. I really appreciate it, brother. And I'll ship those transfers out to you as soon as they're done. And yeah, guys, this is Luis from the media signing out. Check out that video that's coming out either Saturday or early next week on RGB versus CMYK in the DTF world. We're going to do 2 prints and press both of them onto a garment. So yeah, anyways, guys, peace out.